in the past 2 days, I haven't run, so I've got 0 miles in. I've also had about a grand total of about 7 hours of sleep. My wife's out of town. I've got the girls to myself. I had one baby poop in the tub, one dog vomit all over, and this morning after I went to the bathroom, there was no toilet paper. All right, it is Wednesday, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Alright, just hit the halfway point. A little more than 3 miles. It's been a crazy week. So in the past 2 days, I haven't run, so I've got 0 miles in. I've also had about a grand total of about 7 hours of sleep. My wife's out of town. I've got the girls to myself. I had one baby poop in the tub, one dog vomit all over, and this morning after I went to the bathroom, there was no toilet paper. So it's been an interesting couple of days. It's hard to really say if I like running on 2 days rest or not. Today is an unusual day. Nothing's going well today. It was a frustrating run. According to Strava, it was 7 miles, 8:17 a mile, but I know I ran faster than that. Something goofy was going on with Strava. The time was ticking, but it wasn't tracking distance or something for a couple of spots. And then I did have to stop a couple of times to answer emails. Work's been crazy, like I was saying, and yeah, it's just emergency after emergency that I have to deal with, silly stuff. People don't know what they're doing. They're jamming us up. And then the GoPro, every time I wanted to catch a clip, it was sometimes with the GoPro, and you hit the button and it just starts video recording or whatever you have it preset to. But today, and not just today, it happens to me somewhat regularly. Sometimes you hit the button and it turns on, but if you look at the screen like in the back, it's black. And the counter on it just says all zeros, as if it's like thinking about getting started to power up. So sometimes it does that, and like I'll be holding it and running for like 5 or 6 seconds, which is about how long an average clip is that I take when I'm running. But then when I go back to look at the footage later, I only end up having like a half a second of a clip because I've already turned it off, thinking that I turned it on, got the footage, and then anyway, that was happening today too. So just lots of things aren't clicking right now. And I was trying to use today to decide. My running buddy, he's gonna be running off of 2 days rest for the marathon. And I'm not sure if I like that or not. He says it really works out for him. This is the first time that I can remember running on 2 days rest in a long time, so I was gonna try to use it to check it out, but I don't think today's a good barometer. Just everything went wrong today. But on the plus side, even with how crazy the schedule is, I was able to get a run in today. I was able to run about 7.5, almost 8 miles. even though Strava only thinks I ran 7. And the weather's beautiful today. Although there was a headwind both ways. That happens a lot in Chicago, especially this time of year. There's a strong headwind on the way down and on the way back. But that's the kind of day it was today. All right, all showered up and took care of some light housework and stuff, chores at home. It's easier to do that while the girls aren't there. Answered a couple more emails, more of those little fires that I've been kind of dealing with all week with this particular job. But now I'm gonna head over, pick up the girls, and I already picked up the dry cleaning, went to the grocery store, did that, did some dishes. So kind of getting everything recharged and reloaded to close out the rest of this week. My wife is still out of town. She'll be getting back sometime Friday, I think. But now I'm gonna head over to pick up the girls. I may pick up a cup of coffee on the way. But if I do, I have to finish it before I pick up the baby. She doesn't really want to be carried in the carrier anymore. I used to front carry all the time. So I have to actually carry her. There's no way I could do that with hot coffee. So if I do get coffee, I'm gonna have to do it quickly. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I could really use a cup. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what's going on?